Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. Today I'm going to be talking to you about another FYI before you buy. Today, I keep saying today, today we are talking about the Melina pants. These are a high-rise, straight-leg, vegan leather trouser from Aritzia. They are currently retailing for $148, but I picked them up during a sale for like 20 to 30% off, so for me, it was a great deal in terms of Aritzia. Okay, so for pricing, $148. I think some people are going to think that that's expensive for trousers. Other people are going to say that's really inexpensive. I think it's about your perception of what something should cost. In terms of the comparables for a real pair of leather trousers, these are definitely a fraction of the price. Real leather trousers retail from like $500 up to $5,000, really just depending on the brand. And there's the environmental side of it too, if you are conscious of that. And some of the other contemporary high street options just aren't as good quality, or in some cases, like for like Stella McCartney's vegan leather trousers, they're way overpriced. So yeah. Pricing I think is pretty good, but in comparison to like a Topshop or Forever 21 or H&M pair, they're definitely on the higher end of that scale, but I do think that the quality is slightly better. I've had a couple other pairs of vegan leather leggings from Aritzia that have lasted me years and years, which definitely, like in my opinion at least, makes it worth paying that $100, 100+ price point, because I know that they're going to last a little bit longer, a lot longer than some of the other comparables on the market in that high street spectrum. So in terms of sizing, this is where these pair of pants kind of lose points. They are perfect everywhere for me except for the waist. I usually wear a size 25 denim, and in Aritzia, I definitely do struggle with finding that waist to hip sort of ratio across my like true size of a 4. Sometimes I feel like I fit a 2, some things are a 0 even, and then there are other pants where I go all the way up to a 6 or an 8, just because sometimes I think that they just don't understand that not everybody is like this small. And I really wish they would work on making their sizing a bit more consistent and a bit more inclusive. And by a bit more, I mean a F-ton more inclusive. So, gripes there. But anyways, in these pants, like I said, the waist is really a little bit too small for me. I think the 4 would have been just giant based on the size. I say giant, but like there would have been an inch or two of extra fabric based on what they were kind of quoting in their size guide. And while the 2 isn't, it's not like squeezing me where I can't do it up. It's definitely difficult to do it up, and I'll show you. You can see a little bit of like spill over on my stomach, which it's just not comfortable. And I like the pants, and I'm thinking that they'll kind of stretch out a little bit, but to have that sort of like initial like tightness around the waist when it is noticeably, it's not just like tight feeling, it's like noticeably tight. I don't know. It could just be my opinions, but I do think that the waist of these pants are too small based on the hip sort of section. But speaking of the hips, with a pant like this, I am usually worried about my hip dips showing quite excessively, but they don't. At least in my opinion, they don't. But they do some sort of magic, and my hip dips are less noticeable, which that's a plus. But the waist being too small, in my opinion, for the hip section is kind of a big downer. Like you can kind of see when I hold them up, they do quite dramatically jump in at the waist. I don't know if you can totally tell, but yeah. So love the pants overall, love how they look. I love the fabric. I think the price is good. If you get them on sale, even better, but the sizing I think is a bit tricky. So if you are going to be investing in them, then I would suggest maybe trying a size up from your true size, or getting your true size with just knowing that it might be a little bit tight and that you might need to either stretch them out a tiny bit through wearing them, or potentially go in and try a size up. If you can try these on in person, that is always the best move. But if you are still experiencing shutdowns, or you live somewhere where there is no Aritzia, maybe get both sizes that you're going between to see and return one, or get a size up with the knowledge that you could potentially take them in at the waist. But whatever it is, I do think that they're great. I just wish that the sizing was a bit more consistent and a bit more accurate and true to size, because having everything except for the waist fit true to size and the waist being a little bit smaller is kind of disappointing, because like there's always the risk that if you size up, then when you take the waist in, it's going to bag in other places or not look as nice. But that's it. If you guys have any questions about the pants, I will definitely try and answer them as I wear them more, especially in the fall and winter. I'll be trying to wear them a lot, and hopefully they will stretch out around the waist, but I will keep you guys updated on that as I go. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, please subscribe if you like my videos, and I will be posting every Monday and Thursday. Yeah, that's it. Have a great day, guys.